Everyone gets into fashion differently. For some, it was watching anime. It opened eyes to Japanese culture. You start wondering, how do these guys really live? You search them up, then boom! You see that drip they got going. Now either you commit to dressing better, because from there, once you've been exposed to fashion, there's no excuses for why you shouldn't be dressing good. Or you just keep wearing that one atom thin white tee that you got a year ago that doesn't sit on your body really well but is really good for absorbing your odor. Either way, I've got some good advice for you. Firstly, you got to refuse to buy the pieces of clothing that sell for less than double digits. Don't get drawn in by a low price point because the material is so cheap. They get it that cheap because they're banking on the fact that you love this anime so much that you'll be drawn in by that price. Oh yeah, I love Goku, why not just wear him for £9? No, if you loved Goku, you would not spend £9 on him. They're gonna leave you with a garment that if you iron, it will tear apart. If you wash it, it will tear apart. If you show it to your crush, it will tear apart. And I'm sure that will tear you apart. Quality clothing is essential. And in anime clothing, this is not a common thing. Do not buy a piece of clothing from Wish that has Goku on it, has Naruto on it. Hell, it can have Kaneki on it. Just don't do it. Quality clothing is essential to even have the basics of dressing well down. Next up, even if the price is high, you now got to look at the details. This t-shirt here was £85. You'd think clearly its quality has got to be, and it probably is. But to have your t-shirt saying Ninja Fight Tournament just isn't the right thing to do. Save that for Ultimate Ninja Storm 5 whenever it comes out. Your t-shirt talking about the Ultimate Face-Off. The Ultimate Face-Off is you looking at yourself in the mirror wearing that shirt. You don't even know why you've got that. Why would you buy Naruto clothing from a guy who doesn't even know how to say it correctly anyway? Try and keep it simple.
You could do so. You want him to do so much. You could do anything.
A simple insignia or a reference to your anime or just a character doing something pretty simple is way better. You still get to pay homage to your anime without having some rubbish printed across you making you seem like you have no clue what you're doing even though you paid £85 for that. Now, for some of you, maybe you're not even trying to get t-shirts. Maybe you're a sneakerhead. But you're the wrong type of sneakerhead if anime sneakers are what you want. Why? Because if you're getting anime sneakers and they aren't custom made, for example in Air Force or on Vans or something, not that I'm a fan of custom shoes and we'll talk about that in another video, but there's no way your love for the character is real if you buy shoes dedicated to them. An example is here, this Adidas collab with Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, the cloud is a nice touch and they did pay attention, but this sort of colorway with this dust-prone material is due to make any outfit you put together on these not look fresh. You could wear Louis Vuitton with these shoes. It would make no sense. The outfit just doesn't work. It's the shoes. They're the issue. Why is the shoe the issue though? This colorway isn't too bad if you put it on something else. Wait, it's the anime aspect of it. The freezer pairs, well, I don't even have to talk about them. They definitely belong in the freezer because that is raspberry yogurt.
Don't do it.
The only acceptable piece of clothing that I could say you could generally wear that has anime on it is probably the bottoms. You might have a pair of jogging bottoms that has a little anime insignia on it, or maybe some jeans that just has a little insignia. But the point is, with bottoms, you can't go over the top. It can never go too far. Bottoms aren't even the main piece of your fit, and so you can actually put what you like on those. Instead of buying your clothing from a place that's dedicated to serving the anime and distributing an anime product to you, try and buy it from a normal clothing store where the clothes are their priority. You're more likely to find genuine, calm pieces. For example, Drop Dead's current capsule supplied us with some sweet waifus on a quality pair of shorts, and that can stand the test of time. The string around it is part of the design. That is not from the washing machine because this is not tearing apart. This has been worn in front of girls and I'm still here, not torn apart. If not, you can also check Bape. Other brands that care about Japanese culture tend to work with anime. Uniqlo is also a great one. Despite what I said about the price point, some brands do just about work. You've just got to be really smart about it. But as long as you remember that anime on its own can't make a solid piece of clothing, it needs to come from a solid clothing company to begin with. Don't let your love for anime try and mix it with streetwear and destroy what you had. Anime and streetwear just doesn't work right now.